yes, I'm back with another episode. I'm on a roll today. Well, lately, not today. But there's a something that I wanted to share that I saw on Twitter, that could be helpful. I know I have listeners that are all different ages, but this one is for my 20s to 30s crew. And it applies to anyone really, but this is just what it is. So it caught my eye because it said the status was things I know at 31 that would have changed my life at 21. So like I said, any age, you can always make a change, but so I'm sure my 30 plus crew can, probably agree with a lot of these things that I'm gonna say. But also, I just want to do this for the 20 somethings. In particular, I have a brother who's 20 something, so this could be helpful to him, and just a lot of my other listeners who hit me up, who I love that I have a lot of listeners who are 20 something that hit me up and they really like the podcast. So I'm glad that I could be helpful in that, and I hope that this is helpful to you as well. And like I said, for a 30 something too, because I'm 30 something, and these things can still be helpful. You have your whole life to change. So let's get into it. So number one, he said, well, his name is Jarrick Lewis. It's at Jerry Lew, JARRYLEW. That's his Twitter. He said, first one, stop buying dumb shit. If you do, make it rare and inexpensive. So that to me is just like, saving your money. Witching is hard in your 20s, I know, even in your 30s, but especially in your 20s when you start making money, graduate from college, you start feeling yourself a little bit, and yeah, it's hard. But if you can, at least, like he said, if you're going to buy stuff, make it rare and inexpensive so that you could potentially invest, later. Number two, life isn't fair. Stop trying to make it fair. Make it unfair to your advantages instead. Life is not fair no matter what age. Things happen and you just gotta learn how to roll with the punches. I'm definitely learning that lately in life. Number three, baby, if this ain't one that is on the money for my situation lately, but your employer does not care about you. If you can make money elsewhere, do it. This was for me. This list was for me, okay? I'm gonna say it again. Your employer does not care about you. If you can make money elsewhere, do it. Duly noted, and I'm working on it. Number four, introverts aren't antisocial. They just hate drama, stupidity, and fake people. Literally me. I'm an introvert, like 80%, and the other 20 is like, it depends on who it is. But we're not antisocial. We don't got time for the games. We don't like fake people. Stupidity is number one. And drama and stupidity is neck and neck, but stupidity, I can't do it. So yeah, that's a lesson. Number five, invest early and often so work becomes optional sooner. This is something that a lot of 20 somethings should definitely take heed of. Invest in yourself, so that you can be able to live comfortably. Number six, successful people aren't special. 99% of them just never gave up. That's facts. You never know when your big break's going to be, so you got to keep going in order to be successful. Everyone isn't always a success overnight. It takes hard work and dedication. Number seven, alcohol has zero benefit. It makes you poorer, dumber, and fatter. Take note. I said that a while ago, no more drinking and smoking, because it just doesn't really benefit you. More so work on eating healthy and working out. Number eight, there is little value in caring about things you cannot control. Yeah. I'll read it again. There is little value in caring about things you cannot control. I talk about this quite often. how there's only so much we can control in our lives. You can't control others. You can only control yourself. And even that, I don't feel you have complete control, because things happen the way they're supposed to happen, and we just don't have the blueprint for that. So you have to be able to roll with it and have faith, and know that even when things feel like you're out of control, it's because you are trying to control it too much. That's when you're the most supposed to let go and let go and let God, because when things are out of control, that means that you're out of alignment and you're doing too much and you're not letting God take over. Number 9, accountability and maturity are the same thing. PSA. Accountability and maturity are the same thing. You must take accountability for your actions and what you do in your life. That is a sign of maturity. It is immature to not be accountable for your own actions and for yourself. When you're wrong, be able to admit that you are wrong. When you need to make a change, deal with that. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. Number 10, avoid high interest debts at all costs. So yeah, that's another money one, just like being more financially smart. Number 11, a sheep who drives a Mercedes to the slaughterhouse is still a sheep. Ooh, I like that one. A sheep who drives a Mercedes to the slaughterhouse is still a sheep. I guess to me, that one, and I could, I'm sure that other people might interpret it a different way, maybe, is like, so just because you have money, it doesn't make you better than someone else. Or it's also like how you, okay, if you have money, right, because you got to have some type of money to get a Mercedes, having luxury doesn't make you a luxurious person. Having things of luxury doesn't necessarily make you a luxurious person or a smart person with your money, because if you can have you could be a sheep with a Mercedes, but you don't have a house, or you don't, like, your priorities, to me, like your financial priorities, and also just like if you're trying to do it just for clout, or you're just doing it because that's what you think other people are gonna view you as a certain way because of it, then that's not, you're still a sheep, because you're following the crowd and you're trying to fit in with the crowd. And you're still driving yourself to a space where you are not going to develop, and you are the slaughterhouse. Like you're not gonna make it. So number 12, 9-to-5 jobs are inefficient income sources. Start an online side hustle ASAP. You heard the man. 9-to-5 jobs are inefficient. That's true. I really do need to get on that wave too, to be honest. I need to get back on that. Yeah, because I mean, like, even like I'm learning now, like my 9-to-5 now, it takes up so much time so much of my energy, where I don't even have the time sometimes to even be doing podcasting, which is like, no, it's not like my necessarily side hustle yet, but it could be, like just you got to put that extra work in to look out for you. Number 13, escaping on a vacation does not relieve stress. Doing work you enjoy does. Well, I definitely understand what you're saying, but vacation is always a good escape for me. But yeah, I think it's more so it's important. Like if you feel like you need it, when you feel like, oh, I need a vacation from this job, then you need to reevaluate like where you are. You're not doing work that you enjoy. Number 14, making Monday your favorite day of the week is the key to happiness. So I guess for me, that kind of ties into the escaping one too. Like, if you love your job, then Mondays won't be as, like you'll be excited to go to work, or at least loving what you do. So make sure you're doing something that you love and not just because you have to. Number 15, start exercising and never stop. It's the best form of therapy on earth. It is. It really is. You'll feel better mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I know for me, like when I'm frustrated or when I'm stressed out, working out is definitely helpful because it clears my mind. makes me physically feel better, clear your gut and your my skin, and it kind of forces you to want to eat healthy and take care of yourself, and have a better mentality, and spiritually you'll feel more in tune and more just relaxed and able to tackle the obstacles that come your way in life. Number 16, take smart risks. Take smart risks. Never doing so promises you will die with regret. So that's something that I talked about a while ago with one of my guests, Joshua, when we were talking about risk taking, and he said that about taking smart risks. If you're gonna take risks, make sure that they're smart. Try to be to think about, or take as smart as risks as you can to make sure it's gonna benefit you and not like do harm to your life or bring you backwards. So you don't want to regret things in life, but you also don't want to do things that are going to hinder you even more. Number 17, stop drinking and eating so much sugar. It's why most people are overweight. It's true. It's hard, but it's true. Number 18, being busy isn't a flex. It's just admitting your schedule controls you. Yeah, that's another one. Taking time to rest and take time for self-care. Number 19, ignoring the internet as an income source is like going to the gym to watch TV. So I guess ignoring the fact that the internet can be a source of income is not really beneficial to you, right? Use the internet for income and to make it work for you if you're going to be on it all the time. Number 20, most college degrees are terrible investments. That's definitely true nowadays. I say that sometimes where I wish I could just sell back my degree because it's not really helpful. Not all the time. Number 21, talk is cheap. Results are the only things that matter. That's facts. People do a lot of talking, but where's the receipts? Like Whitney said, I want to see the receipts, okay? Where's the results? 22, avoid people who don't read or care about learning new things. That's true, because that means that those people are comfortable staying stuck in the same thing, and they don't want to learn. They don't want to expand themselves. You should always be trying to learn and read. It's hard. I think what I'm going to start trying to invest in is audiobooks, because I can't keep up with the reading. Like that book that I read episodes ago, I'm still not even done with the first chapter. I haven't had time, but I just really haven't had time. But yeah, like it says, try to read, care about learning new things, avoid people who don't, because they just don't want to learn. They don't want to keep growing, and you always want to keep growing and evolving as a person. So he closes it out by saying, adopt these principles and you'll thank yourself for doing so sooner than you think. I hope you find them valuable. So I'll post these as well for you all, but hopefully that was helpful and something to think about, especially for my 20-somethings, and this was just kind of like a little check-in during the week. It's been a really busy week for me at work, and I am exhausted, but I'm almost there, so I'm excited. I'm off Monday, so I'm excited about that. But I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I saw something about monkeypox recently, so definitely, make sure you guys are taking care of yourself, staying healthy. There's also I saw something about a lot of a rise in STDs, HIV, a lot of sexually transmitted diseases. So make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves in that aspect as well, and being healthy as you can, and looking out for yourself and your health, making sure that you're getting tested and using protection, and just taking care of yourself, because you're responsible for you before anybody else. So with that being said, I hope that everyone enjoys the rest of their week. I will be dropping an episode on Sunday as well, like per usual, but I just wanted to keep up this rhythm of trying to do episodes in between the week, in the middle of the week if I can as well. I do have, like I said, it's been really busy for me with work, but I'm trying to stay on it and get some more interviews going, because I know those are usually, I love doing interviews. I feel like I always have a great conversation and I learn a lot of things from the people, so I want to get back to doing those as well once things die down for me within work. So yeah, look out for that. I am going to release this tonight so that you guys can listen. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Have a great weekend. And as always, I'm your host, Chanel. This is Black Hippie Lounge. Meditate, manifest, invest in you. If you can, rate and review the podcast. Give it 5 stars. Give me a rating, what you like, what you don't like, all that jazz. And what I want to leave out with message is something that I've been telling myself throughout this week and just with these past couple of weeks is like to remember. Actually, it's a thing that I saw that I posted on my Instagram, my personal Instagram, that stood out to me. It says, if they are teaming up to go against you, you should understand how powerful you are by yourself. And I love that because it literally spoke to me, because remember how powerful you are and understand how powerful you are by yourself. So with that in mind, nobody can hold you back. Nobody can bring you down but you. So remember your power. And have a great night. Meditate, manifest, invest in you. Join me on my spiritual journey as I elevate myself and like-minded listeners to a higher level, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thank you for listening. This is Black Hippie Lounge, and I am your host, Chanel.